Welcome to the next episode in this YouTube mini-series where I show you how to use this program. In this one we're going to talk about the advanced usage of LOGL. So to begin with, I've expanded the application window to be pretty large, okay, and there's good reason for this. Now, the first thing I want to show you is that you can favorite games. So for example, let's say you're playing several games at the same time, and you would want some to remain at the top of the list. You would be able to favorite or unfavorite them by clicking the specific row or the game that you like, and then clicking the favorite button. And you'll notice that it immediately goes to the top. So no matter what type of sorting is being done, it will remain at the top. And of course we can unfavorite it and it goes back to where it should be, right? Now, the next thing that's of interest would be exporting. So suppose you want to share your data with someone else. So there's three different ways to export. The first is CSV. Now, CSV, as we all know, are comma separated. So when we export it, we will see it like this when we open in Excel. And the reason for that is it's just all of the data within the database separated by commas. So you can see here there is no how long to beat link for Elden Ring, but there are for the other two, and likely in this case there's no completionator link for the Pokemon game. Now this would go on for every single game. On to the next one. So the next export would be SQL. This is specifically the database file, so I can call this my database. And this is not legible by programs. This is mainly for developers wanting to see what it looks like, you know, to store it. This would be the one to use when you are exporting to another computer or something like that. Now the last export is to Markdown, MD. This one is included with the rest because sometimes you want to see it in a single place and you're not really going to be changing it much. So say once in the program and then you're exporting it to somewhere else. Now you can take this file, this MD file, and I'm going to drag it into Obsidian. And when I look at it in Obsidian, we can see that it looks just fine, right? It's got the name of the file, and then here it's separated, it fits nicely, and that's awesome. But of course, suppose that you have some other program. You just click on the MD file and it'll show you, how it's typed. And that's all the exports. Now the imports are a little bit more tricky. So with that done, let's do the imports. So we can receive from any of the integrations that I've made. We'll start with these four at the bottom first. The first being Epic Games. So when we go onto Epic Games and you want to get your games here, you need to enter the JSON data. Now, if you are unfamiliar with web dev tools or using your browser for that type of work or have no clue what I'm saying, definitely skip ahead to the next section where we don't go over the integrations, because these are pretty involved, but they will be able to grab some of, if not most of, your game data with the associated service. But to continue further, the first thing we need for the Epic Games stuff is the JSON data. Now what we have to do is first log in to Epic Games. I have two browsers here. The top is Chrome, the bottom is Firefox, and basically what we're going to do is, in sequence, we're going to click our account, open the DevTools, go to the Network tab, and click Linked Accounts. Network tab. From there, we will find the Authorized Apps selection. So open that page, and this is the information we want. So you can see here we can pre-print it so it separates them nicely. It doesn't really matter, just go ahead and grab all of it and paste it into here. It's going to look funny, it's going to look long. Just confirm. It will then go ahead and start adding. This process is exactly the same when we go on to the Firefox version. So we'll go here, I'll show you the raw data, and it's the exact same. So next we have GOG. So GOG, similarly, you need to first log in, and then once we've logged in onto whatever browser you choose, remember top's Chrome, bottom's Firefox, we need to go to a particular web page, and in this case, right here, this is our web page, and it will print out in similar JSON format. So when we click from GOG, we want to not insert it all, actually. What we want to do is open DevTools. In Chrome, we will be looking for the Application tab, and in Firefox, we will be looking for the Storage tab. From there, locate cookies, and the cookie that we want is the GOG_US. For me, in this case, because United States. Now, you're just going to go ahead and copy that, and paste that, and confirm. The next one is easier, it's PSN. So PSN, first what you need to do is make sure that your account allows anybody to view your game data. In this case, on the browser, I can only view gaming history, but if you go on the console, you can, show trophy data to whoever you want within the settings. Assuming that's done, ensure that you have Chrome installed, and from there, type in the profile name. So in this case, I'm typing that right there, and all these games should show up. Now lastly is Steam. Now Steam's pretty funny. You need to log in, and once you've logged in, you need to enter two pieces of information. The first being the username that you want. So in that case, username. And then you need to enter the cookie. So just like before, we're going to go into the application on Chrome, storage on Firefox, and look in the cookies, and we're looking for the Steam login secure cookie. Just go ahead and grab that, copy, paste it, confirm it, and there you go. With that, all the integrations are done. It's about as simple as I could make it for people to follow along. If there's any changes in the future, of course, I'll be making some updates. So recall earlier when we exported to CSV, SQL, and MD, right? Now in this case, I'm going to show you the update in real time. Done. Very quick. The next one is interesting because when we want to import a lot of games at the same time, we can actually write a text file. So let's say mygames.txt. When we open this text file, we just put in the names one by one. So then here are some other games I want to play, or have, right? We have them in a text file, one name per line, and it's stored somewhere. So all we gotta do is click from text, from there locate the file, and sure enough, it'll start adding them. And once it's done, the database gets updated with all the new information. So these two are non-destructive, which means if there's a new entry, great. If it already exists, it will update the information in there. Now, the problem comes when we import from SQL. SQL is destructive, which means, you see how we have 7 games here? When we import from the SQL, we lost all of this new information. So be very careful when you're exporting and importing from SQL files because it will overwrite the entire database. Now, a little fun thing that you can do is select a random row. This might help when you're trying to pick a random game to play. There's 2 other options here. Last being update all. If you click it, it will go through and update every game one by one, and delete all, which if you click, it will go ahead and clear all the data in the database. And with that, I will leave the more personalization options for the next video.